Welcome back to Marketing Champions here on Daily Ad Brief. I'm Howard Walpoff, your host. Again, we're talking about marketing with marketing experts from around the country. Today, we're in good old Brooklyn, New York, and we're talking to Dimitri Petit-Frere from the Elina Agency. And Dimitri, welcome to the conversation today.
Well, thank you for having me. I definitely appreciate it.
Well, we appreciate you being here with us and look forward to learning a little bit more about you. So why don't we get started, and why don't you share how you got started in marketing in the first place?
So a friend of mine, we were watching Mad Men, and we was up studying late, and we fell in love with the show, and we decided that advertising is what we wanted to do. So that was kind of the initial process. But afterwards, what kind of kept me in the industry was seeing the ability to help people kind of execute their dreams, right? Every business owner has a vision when they first start, and a lot of people just need a little bit of help to get the exposure that they need. So being able to help people kind of share their craft with the world has been a blessing.
And it really is rewarding, and it's always fun to see what movie, TV show that connects with people and was that spark to help them get started in their career. Mine was a movie, Nothing in Common, that was a long time ago with Tom Hanks. But now you have, so when did you start the agency, and tell me a little bit more about the things you're specifically doing for your clients?
Started the agency back in 2014. And one of the things that I initially started with was focusing a lot on web development. And in college, to pay for school, I used to shoot videos, bar mitzvahs, and things of that nature. So as I was developing the sites, I kind of figured out that people needed to be able to tell their story. And that was the best way for people to differentiate themselves from their competition. So as the years progressed, I found creative ways to make people kind of stand out as far as their online presence. And as of today, where I'm transitioning based off kind of this new world that we're living in, is I've leaned more towards the development side, because you want to be able to create a good user experience when they're navigating your website or going through your social media. So I just wanted to be able to kind of hone in a little bit more on that user experience as far as navigating websites and things of that nature. So that's kind of what I've been focusing on lately in probably the past 6 months.
And it's a very important thing to get that whole view of websites. It's not just, again, the design, it's really how people are coming to the site and what their experience is and what they're learning about the company, the product, the event that's there in a very quick measure of time, so that they can decide whether to spend more time on it or not. What are some of the big questions you're asking your clients at the beginning when addressing what their needs are for what they want to accomplish online?
Well, one of the things is kind of figuring out what their KPIs are and what their goals are, because a lot of clients will tell you, well, I just want more leads. Well, I'm going to need a little bit more information. What type of leads are you looking for? How many leads are you looking for? How much money are you willing to invest into the marketing? So being able to kind of dive deeper into exactly what the client wants. And a lot of times the client doesn't really know what they want or need. So it's really my job to be able to kind of do a full audit of everything that's going on online, offline, and be able to kind of lay out the facts in front of them and say, all right, this is exactly what your online presence looks like. This is my recommendation. And then from there, I kind of leave it in their hands, because a lot of times clients are looking to you for guidance,
Over the course of the life of the agency, what do you see as some of the biggest changes in online marketing that you've adapted and worked with your clients to make sure that they're going from one measure of communication to what you're doing with them right now?
That is a great question. So as far as the transition that I've seen throughout the years, it's the biggest one has been Facebook marketing. Everybody wants to be able to be on Facebook. That's the largest database of consumers out there. And developing the right ads, the right copy, all those things as far as being formatted within Facebook's guidelines has been huge. But at the same time, it's also been something that's handicapped a lot of businesses as well, because Facebook can block you, can ban you, sometimes for reasons unknown. So I try to always educate clients saying Facebook advertising is amazing, but we have to be able to make sure that we encompass everything. So I definitely do an inbound marketing approach where I focus on the advertising, the SEO, the email marketing, text message marketing. So with all these new tools and automations, it kind of makes marketing a lot easier. So it becomes a lot hands off, so you can focus on the higher level things. So I think automation has been huge that I've seen throughout the years.
Well, it's great that you're there for your clients and really helping to develop their message, the way they're speaking to their audience, and it's always going to have a great value to what their revenues are going to be at the end of the day, end of the year. As we're looking at the beginning of the year now. So we thank you so much for joining us and really sharing your story with us.
I appreciate you having me, Howard.
And thank you for joining us as well. It really is important that companies are creating the right messaging and the right visual that goes along with that to get their message across to their audience. And people like Dimitri and the work that he's doing in his agency really create great value to companies. So if you are looking for more information about what to do about your online presence, there's more information we have here on the Elina Agency here on Daily Ad Brief. But go out, have a great rest of today, and we'll see you next time on Marketing Champions.
Simplify presents Addressable CTV, combining the power of TV with the targeting and attribution of digital. Simplify's Addressable CTV delivers massive reach with the ability to scale without sacrificing precision. TV buyers can generate incremental reach with household-level targeting, frequency controls, reporting, and insights. To learn more about Simplify's Addressable CTV and what it can do for your clients, visit simply.fi.